Welcome to this week's Yep, Yeah, Yes, the end of the year show with Tamika and Marissa. So here we are facing the water, closing out the year. So Tamika, how you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm great. How's your cough?
Good, good. It's been a while since we've done a show.
It
It's nice
has.
to, see you because we don't want to pretend like we're really friends. We're just coworkers. And so we don't really speak other than the podcast.
Yeah,
No, I'm just
you're
joking.
funny.
But I just it's the I can't talk right. We haven't had a podcast in a while, in a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Um, and so it's nice we could get together, close it out today, which is, New Year's Eve.
It's the eve. So I have a question for you.
Sure.
How was your year?
My year was it filled with highs and lows, ups and downs,
Lefts and rights?
lefts and rights. But overall, a year to me is good when I don't lose a member of my family.
Oh, yeah, that's a blessing.
That's a blessing.
That is a
People,
blessing.
my
And you gained a
Mofo's
member
in my
this year.
Yep, I gained a member. My niece
Yeah.
was born. No, I didn't get in. That was last year.
She is not one.
Yeah, she just turned 1.
Stop.
Yeah, she's born last year. So yeah, I gained nobody. I lost my dog, Fella.
Oh, fella.
Fella.
So he was like a hot dog, a
Yeah.
Dachshund, and he was like, but he looked like a miniature pinscher Dachshund, and he had this very enormous attachment to you that even when you would walk out of the room, he would put his snout to the crack of the door just to smell you.
I miss him. I think about him a lot, and it's funny. My cousin saw a dog at work, and she was working, and she asked the lady who was holding him, can she take a picture? And she
Oh.
sent me the picture, and I wasn't sad or like crying or anything like
Yeah.
that. I was just, thinking about him and how much joy he gave me and that I didn't realize I had.
Oh yeah, and
You
he
know?
was a rescue
Yeah.
because he showed up on your was it your
On my aunt's.
your aunt's doorstep.
Yep.
She didn't want to keep him, and then you just kept him.
Yep. I felt bad because she kept him in a cage all day. You don't put those kind of dogs in cages.
No, but he also
Nobody
didn't
puts
deserve
baby
that.
in a cage.
Nobody puts baby in a
Oh,
cage.
and it's a corner, not
In a
cage.
corner. But he was the type of dog, he didn't need that. He was
No.
good. He was really really
He was
good.
trained. He didn't go to the bathroom in the house.
No.
Only he started to do it at the end because he was
But
sick.
he was
But it's like-
geriatric.
Yeah, but it's like Bella, that was my man right there. I love that dog. So I lost him at the beginning of this year, and it was hard to let him go. But I know that I did what was best for him.
Yeah, you did.
What about
definitely
you?
did. This year has been, I don't want to say crazy. It's been odd.
How so?
I don't know. Like I'm just moved.
Okay.
I do like it. I thought I would absolutely hate it, but
Yeah,
I do
you
like it.
you were very apprehensive and
Completely.
you were very resistant and just not
Completely.
really feeling it.
At all. But I actually like it.
What do you
Um,
like about it?
I guess because I'm forced to purge and look at things and like not having to hold on to stuff, which I don't like to do, but I have been doing for a little bit.
Right.
So that's been good. And then I just like, it's quiet. I just like the quiet. It's not more quiet or less quiet than where I came from, because that was a quiet neighborhood too. But there's just a different sort of quiet here.
More
And I like it.
serenity, more peace. There's more property, land where you can look out and see trees. There's something about that, being able
Yeah.
to look out the window and not see cars
Yeah.
and not see driveway and pavement,
Or
but to see
the back of somebody's house. Yeah.
right, but to be able to see a tree.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
summer's gonna be good.
Yeah.
The summer's gonna be good. What about in the beginning of the year? That happened towards the end of the year.
Oh yeah, beginning. What happened? What happened was, when did I leave my job? No, that was last year.
You're getting the years mixed up.
Ugh, my days have mushed into each other. Oh no, I'm still doing my same job.
You went back and you're trying to get your master's.
Yes, yes. See, I'm having a good ass time.
Yep.
Yes, it's a long dream. I remember when I was little, I wanted to have every stop along the way. I wanted, obviously a high school diploma, but I always told myself I want an associate's, a bachelor's, a master's, and a PhD. So I did get my associates. I did get my bachelor's, and now I'm working on that master's.
Right.
And yeah.
It's a lot. We both went back to school.
Yeah,
School is like
school ain't for fools.
no, but you know it is what it is. But next year I think I'm gonna wait until the second half of the year to decide.
The fall.
You know, but
Mhm.
it is school is school.
I love
What
school.
about in terms of like familial? Any you've had some births or impending pregnancies in your family?
Yeah, I've got one niece was born like last week. I have a nephew that's going to be born next year, but that pregnancy was long awaited. Trying to think what else. I haven't spoken to some people in a while, which is a blessing.
Really?
Yeah.
How is it a blessing?
Some people are just not, they ain't there for you. They're not there for you, and they're not, and this is not have negative talk. Sometimes just people can't see past they can't see the forest through the trees, and, it's good to not speak to them. It's good. And then, I'm trying to think what else. I'm healthy this year. I feel a lot more healthy this year than I did last year.
Okay.
So that's good. Mental health, who knows? But physical health, yeah.
Mental health is an ongoing thing. We
Mm.
all experience, our low moments, and I think it's human nature. It's about how we get past them or how we deal with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wait, I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what I did this year that I hadn't done before? I went to Massachusetts to visit a cousin of mine who I really like.
I
But
remember that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't
Well,
remember you going there.
to Mass?
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah, I
why I
went to
don't
go
remember
see-
you going there. To
To visit
Massachusetts?
Jermaine.
Oh, that's where she lives?
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't. Anyway, my bad.
But-
Didn't mean to stop your flow.
My bad.
What up, Jermaine?
But there were some battlefields that we went to and like colonial shit that we saw.
Right.
I really liked that.
What did you like
liked
about it?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't pinpoint it. It just like I guess maybe the simplicity or just like I had never seen shit like that before. I saw and in around the neighborhood that I live in now, I saw a Civil War reenactment. I thought that shit was dope.
I have feelings. I mean, I can't.
About a Civil War reenactment.
About just the whole Civil War and battlefield, because it's
yeah,
like the whole reason what they were fighting over.
Dumb as shit, but yeah.
I ain't trying to bring it down, but as a black person in this country,
It was only freed so you can fight.
Yeah.
But whatever.
So anyway.
Yeah.
But any other? I mean, you didn't really go on vacation this year, but do you have any excursions or did you get to see anything?
I went to the Cloisters, which is here in Upper Manhattan.
Right.
I went to the Cloisters with my kids over the summer.
And your husband.
No.
He does exist. Oh, I thought that was the trip that you guys all went together.
No, that was Great Wolf Lodge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
My bad. But Great Wolf Lodge was dope as shit. Oh my god. I had so much fun. I actually went on some shit. I didn't go on a slide or nothing.
It's funny that you're all hyped up on the podcast. When I asked you how it was, you're like, it's okay.
Oh, maybe because I was tired.
But every time with a one-on-one conversation, you're very perfunctory. You get on the podcast and you're like, what up, though?
You stupid ass.
You know it's true.
No, you know why? You know why I think I'm all hyped up is because we're gonna go again, and my kids don't know, but we're gonna go again, and I think I'm hyping myself up.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. But yeah, I went to the Cloisters that I hadn't gone, and my dad always used to take me when I was a kid, and it was nice to go there as an adult and reminisce, kind of as a kid, you're walking through that big ass castle.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah.
Any other places, or did you get to go any museums or anything like that, or
I don't remember.
not really?
I don't remember.
Well, I'm glad those kind of things stood out.
Yeah, at least something stood out.
Yeah.
I don't remember nothing.
I
Oh, you know what? I have to say, so this chick at my job, she bought herself these 2 pairs of sneakers, but her feet are bigger than the sneakers, so she was like, hey, maybe they cut them a little bit small, you want to try them? She gave them to me, and I tried on a pair, and girl, I've been wearing them shits every effing day.
So that's a good thing for
black
this year.
Nikes, Homie,
Oh.
they are the
Shout out to
most.
Colin Kaepernick.
You know what I'm saying? They are the most comfortable shoe ever, 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 ever.
Well, that's good. That's something that came
That came
positive
unexpected, right?
unexpected positivity
Yeah.
for the new year.
Yeah.
Very cool. Can't think of anything else. Pretty much it.
I'm thinking, because I can't remember nothing.
Well, let me focus on me then.
Yes, focus on
I
you.
didn't have any vacations. I went to see my mom's. I went to see her. Well, okay, so in March, she and I always go to a basketball game. So we went to the Knicks game in March, which is always fun. March of,
Right.
this year. But we're going again next year. So we've gone to a few basketball games this year. Um, I really don't remember any trips that I can remember off the top of my head. It's like,
Was it this year that I went to a basketball game with you?
no, last year.
All right,
Could you
then.
focus on this year, please?
I cannot
You
remember.
really keep everything you're remembering is from last year. You sure you
What?
went to the Cloisters this year?
Who knows? Who knows? I don't know what's wrong with my memory, like my timeline memory. That's why I keep telling people I'm like 27.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't effing remember.
I think I went to Vegas this year.
Did you gamble?
Of course. Why would I go to Vegas and not get you?
Listen.
That's right. You go to Vegas and not get. Been to Atlantic City a few times. Got to spend a lot of time with my friend Missy. Hung out a lot with her, and we used to go hiking, but we didn't really hike this year. We did a lot of gambling, but I have given up gambling until March because I realized I was gambling way too much. It was getting a little bit out of hand. Excessive. Gave up gambling. I gave up red meat, and I gave up sugary beverages, not sugar. Beverages, so like sodas, fruit punch, sweet iced tea, like hot chocolate.
I like bitter iced tea though.
So I gave up that kind of stuff, but not for a New Year's resolution. Just like to get like kind of like a cleanse.
Yeah.
Keep myself okay. But yeah, most of my year was like weird. Like I quit my job. I got a new job. The job, for the first month it was banging. I'm telling you, every day I walked out the door, I was like, thank you, Jesus. Shoot to today.
Not
I'm
so
like,
much.
oh, Lord Jesus, take the wheel. It's a lot. So, I have a lot of decisions to make in the new year, and I'm hopeful that with prayer and guidance from my family and friends that I'll make the right decision.
You will.
But that's why I say the year's been ups and downs. Like I left a job which I completely hated. I really hated that job, and I went to a new job, and I have way more responsibility, tons of I'm managing a team of over like 40 people, and it's a lot. So
and it's kids. A lot of it is kids too, or people who are not professionally mature. So it's very arduous.
That want their part-time job to pay them like it's a full-time job, complaining that they don't have 5 hours a week, and I'm like, bro, it's a part-time job. You get what you get.
And you don't get upset.
So it's been it's been kind of chaotic in that realm. I've been lied to by certain people, and so that's been very disheartening. But my bonds with my family has never been closer.
That's good.
So that to me trumps everything.
Yeah.
I hate to use that word, but it became some,
Ugh.
But that really is like the biggest thing for me. Like my family, I love them so much.
That has weight.
I'm just.
That has weight.
Yeah, exactly.
That has weight.
But so yeah, it's been that kind of thing. I've got to spend time with my cousin Elaine and cousin little Lori, and just like cousins that I don't really get to spend time with that much. I got to spend time with them this year. One of the coolest things I think was a couple times buying out the bar. Well, not buying out the bar.
Oh my gosh.
Buying a shot for the bar.
Yeah. That was so dope.
That was fun.
That was dope.
And then the shots, they were so cheap.
I know.
I bought it without knowing how much it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like in the hundreds.
But no.
And it was like $35. I was like, it was happy hour. Who knew the shots were gonna be that cheap? I mean, it was only like 7 or 8 of us, but
But still, to ball out like that because you got it.
it was. I wasn't balling. I don't have it. I wasn't balling, but I was feeling good.
Yeah.
I was feeling happy and I was feeling generous. I always feel generous.
I really
but,
love tequila.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I wish I could have a shot right now.
Herradura.
You know? Huh?
Of Herradura.
You what?
The tequila, Herradura.
What is that?
It's a type of tequila.
I never heard of it.
Herradura.
Oh, okay.
It's
Nice.
Herradura, but Herradura.
Anyway,
Oh my god, my mouth is watering. I really would like some tequila right now.
we'll stop on the way home.
No.
We're at the beach.
No.
No? Well, I can stop on the way. I don't need you to get tequila.
No, I thought you said no sugar.
There's sugar in tequila?
No, there isn't.
No, there's no sugar in tequila.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
Shoot. Give me a bitter tequila. Ain't no sugar in that, girl. You kidding me? I'm about to I'm gonna find me a little scorpion in that bottle too.
Hey.
Um.
Talk about making my day.
What?
Talk about making my day.
Is that why you said no?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying no because you didn't want to take a shot around your kids. Not that it's not gonna make you drunk.
No.
One shot's not gonna kill you. Listen to me, and you'll be home. You'll be fine.
You'll be all right.
You'll be alright.
You'll be all right.
But what about in the world? What are some of the things that you noticed in your American society, pop culture, things of that nature that kind of grabbed your eye for this year?
Realizing, because I'm ignorant to a lot of things, how divisive as humans we are, but then how much, in the same respect, how much people want to be not divided. That there is such a great effort being put forth to just be united and accepting.
Where do you find those people at? Because I have not found them.
Really?
All I find is divisive most. You really met people that want to be.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good that you have a circle like that where people.
I wouldn't say a
wanna
circle,
be
more like a
inclusive.
square, but yeah. But then also, I'm the minority in the group, in the square, so I don't know.
I don't trust people when you're the minority. I don't trust other people's opinions.
Yeah. It's
about
tough.
inclusivity.
Yeah.
I really don't. And it's funny. I read an article yesterday, and they were saying 45% of Hispanic people identify as white. Because somebody was asking, they were begging the question, how come more Hispanic people are not galvanizing for the Mexicans and preventing the border war?
Because there was this amazing movie, and
I saw Bird Box, by the way. We'll get to that in a minute.
We'll get to that. So there's an amazing movie. Dallas Bryce Howard, William Dafoe are in it, and I forgot who else.
Mm-hmm.
But it touches on this so beautifully, so eloquently. It's the way it's shot is very odd, but it's done so beautifully. If you could watch it. But when you have systemic racism like this, and the way you divide people is you make one set think that they're better than another. And I think I've said this before, Hispanics are not racist, they're classist. And the reason that they're classist is because instead of seeing color, they have to do a divide somehow. There has to be some way to make themselves better than someone else.
Right.
But that has to do with long-standing systemic racism. And you will never know better until you know better. Yeah. And the reason that they're not up in arms is because they still feel like they're better than someone else. They don't know better.
And I think that goes for every race.
Yeah.
Every race thinks they're better than another race,
right,
in one way or the other.
Right.
It's like black people can be like, well, there's more black people than Asian people, and Asian people be like, yeah, but y'all stupid.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Whether it's true or not, it's like,
yeah,
it sucks. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Bird Box.
There's that movie. I don't know if I liked it or not. It's like so weird.
I thought
it was good, but it was like, I don't know.
I thought it was incredible.
It was weird because I'm like crying, like especially like towards the end, when it's like getting emotional, and and then she's like, neither one of you are gonna, nobody's looking. And I was like, oh. I know. And then I kept in the beginning when she kept calling him boy and girl, I was like, what the hell? And then she gave him her sister's name, Was it Olympia's her sister?
Olympia was the girl's mom.
The mother,
one
okay.
Who died,
and
yeah.
Tom was her boyfriend.
Yeah.
It was, and then for, I don't, it was like eye opening because it never dawned on me to think about, like, this goes back to what we were just talking about with races and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it also divides lines in anybody that's different from you.
Yes.
It never once dawned on me, what about people that are blind?
Yeah.
That never, in the whole movie, I never thought about them.
I thought about, see, what, I guess because when I started watching the movie, it made me think of, like, this whole, like, the like, just, like, racism and nationalism and colorism. It made me think of so many different things, and I thought it was so eye-opening to the world of today.
Right.
There was a lot of metaphors in there that I really did appreciate.
Where it was a good movie. I just
where, like, the insane, they saw it as beautiful, and
right.
I feel like those are radicalized people with, like, Fox News radicals.
Right.
How they see all this as beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I saw, like, I don't know, I really enjoyed the movie.
I'm glad I watched it. I just, like I said, it's just, I'm still reconciling my feelings of how I feel about it. Like, did I think it was good? Did I feel like it was educational? It wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be.
Right.
It was just, like, a lot going on.
I just felt like it was a lot of what today is right now.
It was good, though. It was good.
Like, that play into fear.
Yeah.
That makes you really, like, when people play into your fears,
yep.
and you allow that, it kills you. It kills you.
And
like,
listen,
and then a metaphor.
Don't listen to outside noises. When, when it was like, what's her name?
When it was like Sandra Bullock, when it was like calling her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't listen to that. You
right.
have to, yeah.
Right.
You have
Focus on me. Focus on me. Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was damn
That
good.
was. Yeah.
So it was that was a good movie to close out. Like, that's the last movie I'm going to watch this year.
Oh, you're not going to watch the new Black Mirror one?
Not tonight.
Oh, okay.
It's the last movie I'm going to watch this year.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Feel you. What was the last movie you watched this year?
That Black Mirror one, the what was it called? Where you get to choose the path thing.
Oh, okay. It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out on the 1st.
The Bandersnatch. The Bandersnatch.
Okay.
It was odd. It was really odd, but it also, again, I'm on this whole, like, this kick with, like, the nation and how we are, who we are, like the evolution of people, humanity, and how we treat each other. And that's another thing where I looked at it like, as much as control we think we have, we don't. You
right.
have to continue to, like, you do, but because you're not up in arms and you're not, like, radicalizing, or not radicalizing, but I don't know, that whole grassroots, it's just not there at the moment.
There's a lot going on in this country.
And there is.
The people, like, whoever would have thought that mental illness would be at such a forefront, and people are okay with saying, yeah, but now I feel like people are using it as a crutch.
Right.
Because there's people that really
They're
are
making
mentally
that
ill.
spectrum a little too broad.
Yeah. And it's not, I don't think it's fair.
You remember how, like, when you were a kid, they had, like, the special ed class, right?
Uh-huh.
And then everybody else was just, like...
I was in a special ed class.
Oh, because
I couldn't hear.
Yeah, that's right. That's
and
right.
And then they, my mother, Yeah.
But I like, you remember how, like, when you were a kid, you had special ed, and then you had, that's it. Then your regular class.
Yeah.
And then you have the kid that's, like, has ants in his pants. You have the weird kid.
Right.
Right? You just had, like, these kids. Like, but in every class, it's all the same. Where now you have, like, push-ins, inclusion.
Yeah.
You have sensory issues. You have... there's more allergies now than there were before. But
Which
that also
I don't understand.
Well, it also has to do with how they're processing our food.
Yeah.
So it has to, like, your body is having a hard time catching up to the science on how they process food. It's going to be Soylent Green pretty soon, but be that as it may. I watch too much sci-fi. But then I look at my own kids, because my kids are genetically smaller, but my kids also, like, they don't have, like, the ants in the pants. They don't have we haven't encountered an allergy yet. And I'm not saying that because I am, like, a food god and I know about food and everything is homegrown and organic, but for the most part, they do eat a lot of non-GMO food. And I believe that there is a reason for that.
I also believe that a lot of kids that have allergies, they have neurotic parents.
Oh,
and they don't really have
yeah.
allergies.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
everybody, it's the same thing with the mental illness.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't mentally ill.
No, they're
Everybody
not.
doesn't have an allergy.
No. No.
And so there are parents that are so like
Yeah.
neurotic,
Yeah.
and unfortunately they put that on their kids, and then I don't know.
It's
It's just
tough.
crazy.
And it's tough too. I have somebody in my family that when their child was born, it was very much like allergic to everything. Like it was just like constant ER visits, and you're thinking to yourself like, you know,
I remember that.
it was very hard for me because it's not that I don't believe in that. Obviously, there's health issues that people encounter, but I think that there's also mental issues.
The problem with that too, when I believe it affected you because that took away from your kids. That took time away from your kids.
It definitely did. Yeah.
Because the other members of the family
Right.
focus so much attention,
Right.
and it's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're like, I'm trying to struggle.
I'm
I got
struggling.
3 kids.
I got three
I'm
fucking little
working
kids.
full time.
Yeah. It was hard, and it was like, my mom was like, I just lost my mom, and it was just really hard. But not only that, it's like you have your own like little things that you have in the back of your head when you have like when you're going through something in life. You always have not everybody, but me, like you have that one little like mustard seed of doubt in the back of your head where you're like, oh, we all gonna die in this car crash today, I guess. All right, but then you make it safe, and you're like, ha ha, jokes on you, little mustard seed.
Right,
But you know what I mean? Like, and then you've got somebody outwardly expressing all of these like neurotic things that you're supposed to keep in that mustard seed little jar in the back of your head somewhere, and it's like you can't be around that.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's tough.
This year has opened eyes on a lot of different things, including mental illness and like all of that stuff.
But then all of a sudden, all these things just cured and went away.
You're not.
That's the thing. No, that's what I'm saying. Like with this person.
Yeah.
Like
everything's it's
because
more
it
of
was
an attention
really,
thing.
It was never.
It was
really
more
there.
an attention thing. Like, how can I take attention away from Marissa because I want that attention?
Yeah, that's hard. That's
know?
hard. And then you gotta like look at that person.
But that's neither here nor that was a few years ago. We focused on 2018.
And then you know how like I don't know. Even drugs are not the same. Like remember when you were little? Like I mean, I grew up in my grandma lived in Spanish Harlem. So like in the 80s, like you playing in the playground, you got crack vials everywhere. So you play like you got to pick a color and then how many of the little crack vials that you find on the floor, and that's you win the game like that. So but like even drugs ain't the same. But
people's addictions have changed drastically.
But I was watching this comedian, and I wish I could give him credit on who it was, but they were talking about how like remember in the 80s the crack epidemic only hit like minority families.
Right.
And now with this meth addiction is hitting all these white families, and he's like, ha ha.
But the thing that drives me nuts is that
but now it's an epidemic.
Yeah, now it's an epidemic, or not even an epidemic. Now it's an illness.
It's an illness.
We have to set aside money to help them.
Yeah.
Before it was like lock them up.
Yeah.
Like you got caught, you were high, you go to jail.
Yeah.
Mandatory sentences.
Yeah.
Now it's like but that's Jill and Bobby down the street.
Mm-hmm.
Jack and Jill and Jane and whatever. You know what I mean?
Karen.
Right. It's like, okay. So what are you saying? Shaquan, it wasn't cool?
No, Karen is the fat white girl who dates the black guy's name.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
No, but I think about like like stuff.
Like where are we going with this, Marissa?
I don't know. But when you change like the chemical, how your brain, like the neurological pathways in your brain, when you're taking drugs like that change it, like I don't think you could ever recover. Like I know a lot of crackheads that have recovered.
I know some personally that have recovered, but then you realize that attitude that they had, that bitch assness that they had, that was their personality. Had nothing to do with the crack.
But I'm saying, like, that's 80s crack. I don't know how about, like,
the 80s and 90s crack. The
2000
crack. I don't know what that shit. And you know what pissed me off? You saw the other day with Jennifer Lawrence.
What happened?
I don't know. It bothered me in such a way.
What?
She was on Howard Stern, and she said that she was talking about Ellen DeGeneres had a party.
Right.
And she said that she was outside Jennifer Lawrence was outside. She's like, I was smoking weed with these rappers and they like put something in it, and then she's like, I was just like so high, and she's like, I start assaulting someone, a woman, and they pull me off of me. They pull me off of her, and everybody's laughing because I was just going crazy. But I was just like very offended
What?
because she's like, why do you have to be rappers outside? Like, to me, it's
Why did you have to formulate your sentence that way?
right. I was
Why?
just
Who cares who it was? You,
It's-
you drug addict,
right.
were smoking fucking laced up weed.
Exactly, and that's on you. It doesn't matter if they were rappers. Like, why did you have to mention that they were rappers? And if she wasn't lily white, blonde Jennifer Lawrence attacking another woman,
it would have been.
a whole
That would have
nother
been all over
situation. Nobody would have been
TMZ.
laughing.
It would've
She's
been-
like telling Howard Stern, and she's like laughing hysterically. I was just so
I don't
hot.
understand why people love her. She
I
seems
think I it's like I liked her in the beginning, and then she started talking. Just act, bitch.
Just shut up and act. But I don't even think she's that great of an actress.
She's okay, but I mean, she was. You know how like when you're a kid
But
and you're acting when you're young, and you're like, wow,
yeah,
you know, and then you get older, you're like, you still act the same way.
yeah,
You know, like Ricky Schroeder. Like I'm watching Silver Spoon. I've been binging him a lot. Ricky Schroeder was banging when he was 12. By the time he turned 16, I was like, bro, you're whack.
Yeah.
This is why he has no thing. But what you call was banging too. Jason Bateman.
Oh,
But he evolved. I
He
binge watched
evolved.
Ozark. Oh my god.
He's so good.
So good.
Oh my god.
He's so good.
But Jason Bateman, oh my god. He's so good.
You gotta learn how to evolve. You're like act, you know. You either got it or you don't. I love Jason Bateman. Like,
You know who else
he was
I
so
love?
good.
What's the other one? The one who's married to Rebecca Romaine.
Oh, John Stamos.
No!
Oh,
no, he had a baby. Oh.
Wrong
Have
husband.
mercy, no.
Jerry O'Connell.
That one,
Yes,
that
yes.
one.
He's
I
good.
like
He
him.
evolved.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, so what else happened this year? One of the things that stood out to me was when we were talking about mental illness. What?
You really brought it back together. Thank you.
One other thing that stood out for me was, speaking of rappers and mental illness, Kanye West.
Oh.
Yo, for real, he's got issues.
Yeah.
And then you saw he tweeted the other day. He was like, "I'm drug free." I'm like, bro, you need to be on drugs
Yeah.
because you like are not, like
You're not healthy.
You're not healthy.
You're not healthy.
And that goes back to many conversations we've had this past year about the Kardashians
Mhm.
and how they bring a mofo down.
Yeah.
Like their life changes. They're not the same person. Like Kanye is not the same.
He's not the college dropout he
no,
once was.
he's not. He's just like he's whack. And then one of the cool things we did this year, one of the best concerts I've been to in my life, was On the Run 2. The
Oh, that was so good.
That was good.
That was worth the money.
That was so good.
That was really.
And
that was
it
a
was
good
like
show.
pouring, but we were.
Yes.
And then it stopped. Beyonce came out there. She's like, "No more rain," and it was
She
like
said,
over.
I'm hydrated. I'm ready to go out.
Oh my gosh, that was such
Jesus
a good
said,
show.
I was just washing the floor. I'm sorry.
That was a good show.
That was a great show.
That was a really, really good show. We also saw a couple comedy shows this year. Tracy Morgan, and we went to. Didn't we go to Dave Chappelle earlier this year?
Yes.
Did the Dave Chappelle over
that
the
was
summer.
Hilarious.
That was the best
really
show.
Good.
Jerry Steinfeld was on that.
I
that was so funny.
never felt him before that time, and I thought he was hilarious.
That was such a good show.
Yeah, that was a really
that was good.
show.
I wasn't feeling the Talib Kweli. It was just a little too long for
the
me.
Yasin Bey.
But what you call probably was the longest night of my life was the Lauryn Hill show.
Oh, you know her disrespectful ass.
Like really,
oh
bitch.
my God.
You came
You
on
come on.
3-4 hours late. Oh.
Fucking bitch.
But then when
man.
she was there, you know, like
Yeah,
that
really.
thing, that,
Mhm.
you know, it's like whatever.
Ugh.
So
I
we
mean,
had
I
some
would
pretty
go
good
again.
times. Yeah.
I'm gonna show up late this time.
We had some good times. Oh, well, here's to next year. Let's transition real quick.
Wait, I want to know
Go ahead.
what's your plan for next year?
Well, that's the transition. I'm trying to
Oh.
Really, bitch?
Yep,
You ain't
that's
caught
trending. I'm sorry.
on? Yep, that's trending.
Trending.
What's your plan for next year? Oh my God. We gotta get this shit together in 2019, yo.
Yeah.
We gotta get this shit
Yeah.
together. No
Yeah.
more kids. That's the plan. The plan for next year is to set aside. All we have to do is set aside an hour a
Mhm.
week, and I think that's feasible
Yeah.
without the interruption
Yeah.
of anybody else.
Yeah.
I think it's doable.
I I want to put that to the universe.
You can do. It's not about putting it to the universe. It's about putting it to yourself.
That is
myself.
myself.
Marissa, will do it.
I am.
Okay,
the
whatever.
I am my world.
But yeah, that's one of the plans for next year. What about you? What else?
Continue to love me. I'm fucking fantastic.
You love
I think
you? Do you really love you?
I'm so fucking
What do you
funny.
What do you think so great about you?
First of all, I'm fucking funny.
You think so?
I'm pleasant as shit to be around.
Really?
Yes, I'm adaptable
Who
as
told
hell.
you this?
My damn self. I am
Okay.
adaptable as hell. I am a party in a mini cup, first of all. Although I will say I'm a little boring, but I am fucking funny.
I
all over my
challenge
mind.
you.
Oh
I'm gonna,
my gosh.
You didn't challenge me something. I'm gonna challenge something to you.
Okay.
Think of something you're gonna challenge me to. I challenge you
Okay.
to break bread and have a glass of wine
Okay.
with a friend from the past that you haven't done
Oh
and that you haven't seen in like
my
4 or 5 years.
God.
And that friend will be Missy.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
What do you challenge me to?
I challenge you not to talk about it anymore.
Talk about what?
I no. Okay.
I've never brought that up before. I've never
No,
challenged you.
no, not saying that. Not saying that. I mean, okay. I challenge you to sit at that table with me.
Okay. What's so big about that?
Okay. Oh God, I'm thinking.
No, you said it. That's it.
No,
I'll be there.
no,
I'll be there.
no.
Think about it before we end.
Okay.
One of the things that I'm my goal, and it's not even about next year. It's about making that commitment. I've been thinking about it a lot over the past few days, few weeks. It's like really making moves to make myself happy.
Yeah.
You know, and if that means leaving my job and just starting fresh, I'm gonna be 45 next year. I can't be 45 and miserable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I have no husband, no kids. I'm by myself. At least be fucking happy.
At least be fucking happy.
Do stuff. I mean, I ain't got no ties.
I'm gonna
do the stuff that you want to do
40.
in life. You know.
Yeah.
I'm going on vacation in January.
That's gonna be a
So,
bomb
you know,
ass vacation.
and then I'm going
I
to
think you're
South
gonna be
Carolina in February. So, you know, that's my goal.
I got my challenge.
What's my challenge?
My challenge to you is
Your
to
challenge
get
to me.
get your book published. The way it is, the version
I
version that I read.
That sounds so hard, Holmes.
Nope. I don't care if you self-publish and you go to the book review. You're gonna publish this book this year.
Okay. All right. High five.
High five.
I'm gonna do it.
Pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
And as my son says, you break your promise, you break your pinky.
You want to break some blood?
Oh God, no.
No. Okay. Good.
Oh.
That was old school.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what you got.
I ain't got nothing. You ain't got.
I was waiting for you to say that. What else? It's an inside joke, y'all. What else is the plan for next year?
I'm gonna say for you or for me.
For yourself.
I want to stop being so reserved. I hold my tongue way too much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to start speaking my
Yes.
I want to start speaking my goddamn mind.
Please do, and not just on the podcast, in real life.
I know. I be talking
the
real slick on this
you real
podcast.
greasy on the podcast.
I know.
I see you with the person. It's like, hey, how's it going? Bitch, let's be
and it's
real.
not that I'm being fake.
Let's be honest.
It's not that I'm trying to be fake. I cannot stand confrontation because I feel I feel like, but here's the thing though, because I'm like, we got to be fair about it. I want to speak, but shut up so I could talk.
Well, you
and
can't
I'm
expect that from
fucking
everybody
window.
else.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like confrontation. But you know what?
You have no problem telling me, can I finish?
I know.
You tell me to basically shut up all the time.
Because I love and respect you.
You love and respect other people too. You just don't. You fear them. Don't even
try.
No,
I don't fear. It's not fear. I just don't want to. I don't love and respect them as much as I love and respect you.
Oh, okay.
Because with you, I'm cultivating this relationship. I ain't going nowhere.
Well, I can't promise I'm going to be here all the time, but I'm here now, bitch.
You ain't going nowhere, bitch.
The last thing I want to say in terms of for the new year and just life in general, I just want to be a healthy TV. I want to really work on, feeding myself things that are not going to be a detriment to me down the line.
Right.
That are not going to be painful and
Right.
you know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
that kind of thing. I've been congested a lot. You notice I'm not coughing as much. I've been trying to
No.
be the humidifier and really get my lungs straight. Eating a little bit better.
Yeah.
So that's the goal. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
For next year and beyond. You know.
Oh my gosh.
Well, homie.
Well, homie.
Thank you for 20 years.
20 years.
This is our 20th year of our friendship.
Oh my god.
Thank you for hanging in there and for all the great memories and the
More to
good
come.
times and the bad times. We made it
Yeah.
through.
20 years.
20 years. I'm
What a
grateful
blessing.
for you. I love you very much, and I
Oh,
only want the
yeah.
best for you.
Me too. You are enough, homie.
You are enough.
You're enough.
You're enough.
You're enough.
Thank y'all for riding with us.
Keep riding.
Keep riding, and
And
we're
share.
gonna try to be
Shit.
we can try to be a lot better next year with our organization skills, and we want you to listen. We had some negative feedback. Well, we had some good feedback too.
Yeah.
We only care about the good feedback, but we understand the negative
Just give the fucking feedback.
And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
We gotta, I want this to grow a little bit more.
Yes.
That's what I
We're
want
gonna
the
work on
universe
that.
to give.
We're gonna work on that, and
Yeah.
that means dedicating that 1 hour a week,
Yeah.
at least,
Yes.
to the podcast and being prepared for it.
Yes.
Prepare
Proper planning prevents poor
Poor
performance.
Holla.
All right.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye.